Good afternoon, everybody. It's you're watching 5 Girls, 5 Minutes, where 5 girls talk for 5 minutes and don't edit their videos. I'm Tara. It is Tuesday, and I am in bed because I am lacking some serious motivation right now. Don't hold that against me. I just kind of am having a slow day. Just a day when it's taken a lot out of me, and work was really hard, and I have my allergies are acting up, and it's just kind of like my brain hurts to be awake and alive. So that's kind of what's going on with me right now. I figured, I guess, I would just go ahead and get right into questions. Sarah, you were talking about, anticipation of like a restaurant, I guess, of being more exciting than the actual sitting down in the meal. And I can't really relate to that, I guess. I think I know what you're talking about, but I just don't feel like I've ever felt that way, but maybe I just don't think about my restaurant going experience in quite that way or something. I don't know. So, it sounds exciting though. Sounds interesting, even though it sounds like kind of a letdown too. Itzel was asking, do we like cover songs? I freaking love cover songs. And here's the thing, I'm under no false pretenses that cover songs are anywhere near as good as the original or even better in most cases. I don't think so, but they entertain me because everybody does that, everybody sings songs that are other people's songs in the shower or, in the car or whatever, and it's just that it's a blissful, fun thing that I like, and I find it really interesting and entertaining to hear other people try to sing other people's songs. There are a couple versions of certain songs that I do think are better than the original. Pardon my allergies, I'm all snotty. For example, Rufus Wainwright's version of Hallelujah, I think is the best version of that. And I know it's not the original. And there's a Morrissey song called Find Out For Yourself. You'll have to find out for yourself. And the Killers do a really great cover of that. And maybe I'm just biased because I love the Killers, but I feel like it's really melancholy and just it hits me right in the gut when I hear it. And I feel like that's important when you're responding to music, I suppose. And I'm gonna, throw this out there and make no apologies to those of you who are big Beatles nuts, but for the most part, Beatles covers are not nearly as good as the originals, but I like Fiona Apple's version of Across the Universe better than any other version of that song. Better than the Beatles version of that song. I think it gives me chills whenever I listen to it. So, yeah, that's pretty intense. I just love her voice. I love everything about it. I love the way I feel when I listen to it. So, might not be a popular opinion, and I never was as obsessed with the Beatles as some of you other girls, but that is my stance on that. So, Tally, you were asking about if you've done something so many times that it doesn't feel as exciting, it feels more routine, and camp, I think, has become like that. Summer camp, sort of not quite that negative, I guess, but I just don't feel like doing it anymore. NaNoWriMo isn't like that for me yet, but I wasn't really excited about it this past year because I just didn't like my story. I didn't like where it was going, and I have to rewrite it. Sorry, it's really gross. Sorry. I haven't touched it since November. Going back to rewatch something and remembering how good it was. Every time I see A League of Their Own, I forget how much I love that movie. Also, I just rewatched Juno, and I love that movie. I saw it 3 times in theaters. I loved it so much. And I do that with, musicals, too. I was really, really into Rent, 6 years ago. And re-listening to Rent just gives me lots of happy feelings. But so that's what I have to answer. I don't know if I have a question for today. And I'm sorry because I've been giving you guys half-assed questions. For breakfast this morning, by the way, I had strawberry Pop-Tarts, so that was excited. Unfrosted, by the way. But before I have to go, I'm really sad because Peyton Manning might not be with the Colts next year. That's a bummer. Not really any question. I just am really interested in how your day is going. So tell me about that, and I will see you guys next Tuesday when I'm on spring break. So have a good one. Peace out. Bye.